I love this book, New Jim Crow. How many people have read The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander? Show of hands, please. Show of hands. Okay, so now the ACLU says New Jersey prisons banning of the new Jim Crow is unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. Look, I didn't even know it was banned. We banning books. We banning knowledge. We banning information. Why? Because it's counter to what you want those slaves in those prisons to think about. America's jails and prisons have long since banned and censored books that the institutions determine pose a material danger to the safety of inmates and employees. This article is by Shaun King, by the way. The ACLU of New Jersey initially received multiple complaints from incarcerated individuals and their family members concerning the book's ban. The Civil Liberties Group then filed an Open Public Records Act request. The response to which, according to the letter, indicated that New Jersey State Prison and Southern State Correctional Facilities banned the book as a matter of policy. The ACLU of New Jersey said the ban violated the Constitution. The ban of the new Jim Crow violates the right of free speech enshrined in the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution and the correlative protection of Article 1, Paragraph 6 of the New Jersey Constitution. ACLU attorneys Tess Borden and Alexander Shalom wrote to Gary Lanigan, Commissioner of the New Jersey Department of Corrections. The ban also points to some blood-boiling ironies. Here we go. Michelle Alexander's book chronicles how people of color are not just locked in, but locked out of civic life. And New Jersey has exiled them even further by banning this text specifically for them. Man, if that ain't rubbing salt in the wound, what Shaun is saying is, wow, a book about mass incarceration, a book about prison labor, a book about people having their rights stripped away is banned to the actual people who are incarcerated, who are actually being pimped out, farmed out, on pennies on the dollar an hour. It's crazy. You can't make this up. This is like something out of, I don't know, 1984. Is this something out of some type of nightmarish Holocaust fantasy, the day after, The Walking Dead? Like, where do you get this is reality? But it just seems like, nah, they wouldn't be that bold to ban a book that's talking about what's happening to these people. You don't want these people to, look, first of all, these people don't need to read a book to know what the new Jim Crow is. They may not contextualize it that way, but when they look around and see, I don't know, 60% black people in a state that is, I don't know, 20% black at the highest, they got to realize, yeah, this is a lot of black folks here. As if this book not being read will somehow keep them calm and they will be more docile and more accepting of the fact that they've been, subjugated to living in cages. All right, so Shaun goes on. The ratios and percentages of mass incarceration play out in terms of human lives. Keeping a book that examines the national tragedy out of the hands of the people mired within it adds insult to injury. Damn, I'm right there with you on this. I think what we take away from this particular bit of news is that information is always going to be power. And inside the murky brain of people who control the state, the dumber you are, the better you are. The more calm you are. They don't want you to be informed. They want you to be calm. They want you to be sedated. So what I would like to encourage everyone to do who hasn't done it yet, go to Amazon, get the new Jim Crow. If you got to photocopy it, I don't know, can you photocopy it and send it to a friend that's in prison? We all know, well, a lot of us know people who are in jail, in prisons. They should know about this document. In fact, I want to challenge anyone who does commentary, anyone who, and particularly those who fancy themselves talking about racial matters. They like to talk about racial matters, but they're not really concerned about the actual condition of black people in America due to our justice system. I've seen it Time and time again. They want to kumbaya, but they don't even want to know what we up against. Now, you can kumbaya after we look at the terrain, look at what we got to deal with, and then we have people who will say, I'm an ally, I would like to help, I would like to be involved, let's fight together. Now we can kumbaya around that. But there is no, these people are talking about kumbaya and everybody working together. They don't even want to put the issues on the table. If you won't put the issues on the table, that shows me you do not have the courage to fight for black people. So you should not be in the conversation for black people. And maybe you should put a note on top of all of your content, on top of all of your articles, all of your videos that says, I look black, but I'm not black. Or I look black, but I don't care about black folks. I look black, but I want a paycheck. I look black, but I want to be accepted more than I want to make a difference. Because that's the truth. That's the new Jim Crow. Get that book. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.